Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. How are you? Hopefully you are in good condition and always have the motivation to keep going in this pandemic era. Let me introduce myself. My name is Yasmin Sabita Arifanti. I'm a student of SMA 1 Pamekasan. Today I'm going to tell you a legend which comes from my city Pamekasan. Do you know where Pamekasan is? Well, it's actually in Madura, and Madura itself is in East Java. This legend is about a place named Api Tak Kunjung Padam. Sounds interesting, right? So make sure to stay with me. Tourist object Api Tak Kunjung Padam, which is located in the hamlet of Asam Manis 2, Larangan Tokol village, Larangan district of Pamekasan, is already very famous to the public's ear of Pamekasan. Api Tak Kunjung Padam, almost every day is neighbors like of visitors. Other than pure sightseeing displays, some visitors are looking for blessing to launch one's desire. This certainly cannot be separated from the legend of fire that came out naturally from the ground and did not go out even though it was raining. Api Tak Kunjung Padam, or commonly called Tengkah in Madurese language, does have a background story from a legend of Kimoko's miraculous wedding. It is said that around the 16th century, in 1605 Saka or 1683 AD, there lived a wanderer who spread Islam and had great supernatural power. His name was Kimoko. He has a real name, Raden Wiknyo Kenomo. He was a fish finder who lived in the middle of a barren forest. The story begins when Kimoko heard the news that the king from Palembang kingdom was being sad because her daughter was suffering from an illness that are hard to be healed. It is very tragic, right? What would you do if you were the king? On that occasion, Kimoko was called to help the princess daughter, the princess, to cure her illness. Kimoko dedicated something in form of bamboo poles filled with fish eye, and the bamboo poles was sent to a delegate. When the king received the bamboo poles filled with fish eye, the king was so surprised because items that were originally considered less valuable had turned into valuable items in forms of gems and diamonds. The king was very happy, and so was the princess, which was in the end had recovered from her illness. From this incident, the king felt indebted to Kimoko. So, according to his promise, the king presented Kimoko a gift in form of a chest and was also sent to a delegate. When the chest has reached Kimoko, he opened it, and it turned out that from it incarnate a very beautiful princess, and that was Siti Suminten, the king's daughter that was deliberately given to Kimoko to be his wife. Well, guys, still joining my story, right? Make sure to stay with me until the end because this is gonna be so interesting. Facing this reality, Kimoko was very happy, but the joy turned to worry because he heard that a group from Palembang kingdom would soon come to his residence to celebrate his wedding and the princess' wedding. His worries are caused because his residence was not very suitable to be used as a place for wedding celebration, and he was afraid that he could not afford all the celebration needs. But his worries disappeared after he focused his mind through meditation and asked for help from the God Almighty. By sticking his magic wand into the ground, miraculous stood a very majestic palace building, but that building would disappear after the celebration has ended. Likewise, to meet other needs such as food, water, etc., the same way Kimoko stick his magic wand into the ground, and at that time, water source was created, which eventually became a lake and flames of fire that are always burning and will be useful for human needs. Therefore, the celebration went well and Kimoko was very satisfied. However, when the celebration has ended and all of the magic has gone, only flames of fire that did not go away. So, Kimoko approached the fire and told it to return to its origin. But the fire refused. The fire said, "Let me accompany all your grandchildren until the end of life." Up to now, the natural fireburst is still there, so that it is known as api tak kunjung padam. Fire that never goes out, or tengkah. Tengkah means house or palace that will disappear. Meanwhile, the grave of Kimoko is located in the hamlet of Palangkeren, Brantatinggi village, Telanakan district of Pamekasan, which is until this day is still sacred by the local community. To take care of the fire source and the water source, Kimoko sent Ki Rahma and Nyi Rahma as the guardian of the place, whose grave is located in the northwest corner of the tourist site. Until nowadays, this legend is the most popular and it is considered as one of the cultural heritage in Pamekasan. So that's why we must take good care of it so that it can be enjoyed by the next generation. What can we learn from the story? Well, let me tell you, if we face a problem, we may not run away from the problem. Instead, we have to find the solution of it and pray to God, because the God will never leave us, just like when God helped Kimoko. I hope you can take good advantage from the moral value of the story. And thank you for giving me the chance so that I can tell you the story. And thank you for taking your attention listening to me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.